Today I'm doing a distillation on isopropyl alcohol, 91%. The price of things are really absolutely crazy. The price of this is about $12 to $14 a liter. If you buy in bulk, you can get it cheaper. There should be about 95 milliliters of water in this 91%. I want to see if I can increase that 91 up. I don't know how well this is going to work out. I actually distilled all of this that I have here with a simple distillation, and then after I did it, I realized that the boiling points are too close together, so I switched to a fractional Vigirex column. Everything shifts up in the air so high, it's kind of awkward to work with these fractional columns because the stands are only 2 foot. I tried using some of these boiling chips here, calcium carbonate chips. I'm not really a big fan of them. I just got these, and I noticed yesterday there was a lot of water in the container. Apparently these are somehow contain water in them when they're packaged. Now, calcium carbonate isn't soluble in water. It's not soluble in alcohols to any extent, other than maybe a few milligrams per liter. Calcium carbonate is soluble in mild acid solutions. So I went ahead and stuck some silica gel in this container, and it works surprisingly well. These are pink pregnant, blue not pregnant. So as it sucks water out, the color will change from blue to pink. I've read somewhere, I believe, that silica gel packs will suck up 4 times their weight in water. The interesting thing about this calcium carbonate I saw was this is more soluble at lower temperatures as compared to higher temperatures. That's kind of an odd one there. I'm also trying some of this dryer right here. If I can pronounce it right. It's a desiccant. It's calcium sulfate. This is anhydrous, of course. This is supposed to be a real good desiccant for pulling water out of stuff. So I got some there in that flask, and then occasionally I mix some in, depending upon how I end up transferring stuff around. This is actually the only thing that can be used to dry acetone successfully. This stuff can be regenerated. They say if you could bake this at a really high temperature and then seal it up while it's still hot, you can regenerate this to use it over again. So I'm going to try it with this isopropyl and see how it works. These fractional columns, since they're so tall and there's so much heat loss, it takes a crazy amount of heat to get these things up to temperature. The only way I could even get anything to really come across was to wrap the whole condenser and distillation adapter up with like a double layer of aluminum foil. Everything comes over at about 177 degrees Fahrenheit. Not really sure why that is, because the boiling point of isopropyl is said to be about 180.5. I'm not sure if this whole process is going to work. I don't really know how you would go about testing this to see what the level of alcohol is, other than maybe just to do a basic flame test on it, or maybe a hydrometer. I don't know if that would have enough resolution to tell you anything or not. That's kind of the downside to doing this, is you don't really know what you're ending up with. But just in the interest of science, I wanted to give this a try. So all I can really say about this at this point is this is really not what I'd consider to be a viable option to try to save a couple bucks to get some water out of some isopropyl. Because I got probably 12 hours time into the first distillation, and probably 2 solid days I'm going to have into this fractional distillation just to do 2 bottles of this. So if you factor time and energy into it, it doesn't look like it's viable at all. I appreciate you watching my video very much. You take care and have a great day.